Why are you making me do this? I don't like it when you do that, Jeff.
Well, Buzzfeed has like some funny videos sometimes, right?
Yes.
You know that. They got
Sometimes they got some funny ones, yeah.
So they did a video on I'm a Christian,
Oh, Christian video.
and then it proceeds to sort of like devolve into.
We're gonna
watch it. I think it'd be a good idea to watch it. We can talk about it. Is it I'm or I am? I am a Christian.
But why is there a but in that sentence?
You have to find out why.
Okay.
I'm Christian, but I'm not homophobic.
I'm Christian, and I'm definitely not perfect.
I'm Christian.
Okay, wait.
All right.
I'm Christian, but I'm not homophobic.
Homophobic.
That's their lead-in.
Yeah, let's open up.
Let's set up the whole video with I'm a Christian,
but I'm not homophobic. Because Christians are homophobic.
Yeah.
So
the obvious worldview indoctrination about to start.
that's right. That's how it opens.
I'm Christian, but I'm not closed-minded.
But I'm not unaccepting.
But I'm not uneducated.
But
Oh! Well, I'm glad to know that Christians are seen as uneducated.
Generally speaking, Christians are homophobic, uneducated, anti-scientific. And so they're Christians, but they're not that.
Before I watched this video, I would have assumed that they were uneducated.
Yeah.
I'm glad that BuzzFeed changed my mind.
That's right. We can have a whole lot of Christians over here that are actually for science and they're educated and are not homophobic. That actually exists.
Yeah.
but I am not judgmental.
But I'm not conservative.
I'm not ignorant.
I think he...
Ignorant. I'm a Christian, but I'm not ignorant.
I'm glad to know BuzzFeed corrected the assumption that Christians are seen as ignorant.
Yeah.
And I'm also glad that guy wasn't judging people for being judgmental.
That's right.
When he self-righteously declared that he's not judgmental.
Like those other guys are. Like
Those
you
other
are.
guys are judgmental, but I'm not.
I'm a Christian,
judgmental.
but I don't like the words of Jesus. Just real smug.
Right.
I'm a Christian, but I don't like Jesus' words.
Judge using righteous judgment.
Yes.
Not me.
Yeah, not me, baby.
But I don't place myself on a pedestal.
As she places herself on a pedestal.
But I am accepting.
But I am queer.
I am gay.
Whoa! She means like she's repented of it.
No.
But she struggles with being a homosexual.
No,
right?
no. She is.
So
I'm Christian, and I'm an adulterer.
I'm Christian and I'm a murderer.
Right. Today.
Right
I mean,
now.
later, too.
I'm a Christian and I'm a card-carrying member of NAMBLA.
But I am a feminist.
I'm a feminist.
Definitely am a feminist.
People actually buy into this.
Yes.
Like in the real world.
Yes.
They buy into it. What if you can do
Therefore-
like a time machine?
Yes.
Like picture it.
Okay.
You make a time machine and you can bring back with Wi-Fi
Yes.
this computer and place it in front of like the Puritans and be like, hey guys,
This is your legacy right here.
200 years.
This is your seed, right?
You need to work harder, guys. Work harder.
You're not writing enough.
No.
And use cooler titles.
Yes. When you like work to like form government, work really hard.
Yeah.
Like think about every contingency,
And
every
don't
possibility.
let the French Revolution get in your way.
I'm not afraid to talk about sex.
But it's almost like the secularists of today in the West, like they have nothing else to talk about. Like in their mind all day, all that they're thinking of. They say like addicts think about like their drug or their substance 85% of the day. That's what they say. Like 85% of the day is occupied with thinking about like the next time they're going to get it and what they're going to do and how they're on it now. And so it's almost like the secularists today have that addiction personality, right? It's like all they think about is feminism, homosexuality, right? It's like thinking about genitalia and maybe cutting genitalia off. Genitals.
Every time you have a good TV show,
Right.
it's like, bam, there's a homosexual character.
Right. Can we? This is a good show, but have we started talking about genitalia yet? Can we get to that part?
Or like they get a network note. This is a great series, but there's no homosexual in it, and we need to be diverse. Can you
Right.
please add a homosexual in?
Script was good. Not enough genitals. Talking about the genitalia in the
Yeah.
show. Can we get a little more
Need more
genitalia? Can we get some more
genitalia.
genitalia conversation happening in this?
But I love wine.
Whoa, whoa. So
Whoa.
did Jesus.
Yeah, so did Jesus. The Puritans.
The Puritans.
It sure did.
I love me some Beyonce.
Well, it's like you were talking about being trampled under feet,
Right.
right? When we're not involved in like all these different industries, the alcohol industry, the music industry, all these other things, they can come out and trample us under feet, you know?
Salt and light. Salt is a preservative, and it's another way of actually expressing like godly wisdom,
Right.
right? So
Right.
saltiness.
Right.
And so you're right. Yeah, you don't.
Even the arts, right? Salt
Yeah.
should make art better.
Godly wisdom in the arts.
Salt makes things taste better.
Yes, yes, and preserves it. Because like
Right.
art can devolve when in the hands of unbelievers into women standing above white sheets of paper, dropping balloons filled with paint out of their private parts. Splash.
What?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
No.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, like this, they had this art exhibition, I think it was in New York, and it was out in the public, and this woman, she stands up on like this platform, and she's got like the canvas underneath her, and they filled he filled paint with, these balloons with paint, right? So that's my thing, right? So because the thing is there's no standard of beauty, because there's no creator, no original artist.
There's no standard.
There's no standard. And so just plopping paint out of genitalia onto
Yeah.
a thing, and it's art, right? But yeah,
I do believe in monogamy before sex, but I will give you sex advice if you need it.
But I do go to church on Sundays.
I was a Young Life camp counselor.
I do listen to Christian music, Christian rock, Christian rap, T-Mac, all the cool kids.
I have friends from all walks of life and different religions.
And I love them all.
You have to look at like what was happening before this video was made, like
Yeah.
as they're writing the script,
yeah.
and they're like all these thoughts about Christians
Yeah.
are going through their heads.
Sitting at at a round table.
Yeah, they're at a
Christians
round
hate
table.
people. They're ignorant,
Yeah, well,
uneducated, homophobic, bigots.
Yeah.
Like, let's get it all in there. Let's
Get it all in
Let's
there.
make sure we get some people that can say it for us.
Right.
I guess what I'd like people to know about Christianity today is that we're all kind of not crazy.
Okay, hold on. So how would you answer the question? What would you want someone to know about Christianity?
That Jesus can forgive you of your sins.
Okay, that's pretty much what I would say too. I mean, there's more to say.
That you're not identified by your sin,
Mm-hmm.
but you're identified by Christ and
Yeah.
what He does to redeem people.
Yes,
That's what I would say.
because of our sin,
Right.
we're separated from a holy God, and He loves sinners so much that He's done what is necessary to redeem us and reconcile us to Himself through the work of His Son.
Yeah, but you're an ignorant, uneducated bigot
Yeah.
who hates Beyonce.
Well, yeah. Let's see if they quote any scripture or anything here. Let's check it out.
We shouldn't be judged on just the people that you see in the media or just the people that you've met in your everyday life. Every Christian is different, and we deserve a chance to explain ourselves.
A lot of people think that Christianity ruins people, but to me, I think it's people that are ruining Christianity.
Saul on the road to Damascus,
Yeah.
he was going to kill Christians, and
Yeah.
Jesus interrupted him,
Yeah.
and it ruined his life.
Erect him. It actually did. He says, I've been beaten times without number, shipwrecked, stoned. Yeah.
Yeah, it ruined him.
It ruined him. And
Christianity
dangerous.
is supposed to ruin you.
Yeah. It doesn't ruin Christianity. But I get what you're saying. Like Christianity can look bad because of sinners that are wrecking things.
Right.
Like them. Like she's
That's
doing.
true.
You never really see the good that happens. You only see the hypocrites and the people who put themselves on a higher pedestal.
But at its core, it really is about love and acceptance and being a good neighbor.
Like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
I think she's mixing up her motto.
Yeah.
It's
Wrong
love
commercial.
your neighbor,
Yeah.
not just be a good neighbor.
Be a good neighbor.
Just because we prescribe to a faith that has some really terrible people in it doesn't make all of us terrible.
I don't think that Christians should judge people for who they are and what they do. I think everybody is in a different part of life on their own path to wherever they're trying to go. We're all people, and I think love is the most important thing.
Well, that's not Christianity at
Oh
all.
boy. It's not about judging people. Everyone's on their own path.
Right.
So let's squeeze it in again. Let's say, so thieves, they're just, it's not
They're
about
on their own
judging them.
path.
They're just on their own path with your stuff.
Carrying your wallet.
Carrying your stuff, but it's their own path.
That's right. One of the core central attributes of Christianity is about judgment.
Because it's about truth,
Right.
right? And so
It's about punishing sin.
yeah, God does that.
Right.
And so it is about judgment because God judges Christ in our place, condemns him for the rebels, right? That's a central aspect. That's all about judgment. And when Jesus comes back for the second coming, for the resurrection of the just and the unjust, what do you think happens to the unjust?
They're judged.
They're judged. Like there's books in the Bible and chapters in the Bible that
Right.
talk about like this judgment that God's going to bring, the last day.
I don't think the purpose of this video is to get you to investigate the scriptures with what the scriptures say, but it's to get you to be like, I agree with that.
I get to sin.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want and be a Christian.
Genitals.
Genitals.